If you follow the channel, you might have seen a new release, a new video called Do's and Don'ts when you come to Brazil. If you haven't, just click on the card right here. Brad Zuka and I have prepared that video for you guys with a lot of comedy, a lot of humor, but I felt it lacked some suggestions because we didn't have much time to say everything we wanted to say, of course, and also 10 minutes is very little for you to do that. So for that reason, I decided to come over here once more and give you more suggestions for you who's traveling to Brazil and want to get to know a little bit more of how to behave in the country. Hello guys, this is Mark Saint for Brazil Unsubtitled, your channel to get to know all you ever wanted to know about Brazil, but in English. Just to have something in mind, Brazil is a continental country, as you might know. We are really big. We are probably the 6th nation in territory in the world, if I'm not mistaken. So for that reason, my focus is São Paulo, the city where I live, and Rio, which is really popular. So the first suggestion I would say is stay at the restaurant tables longer. What does that mean? When you have dinner or lunch in the United States, I've been told, you have to have your meal really fast and then you need to pay your bill and get out. I have heard of cases of tourists, friends of mine, who've been to the United States and they had their meals and they weren't even finished yet when the bill came. So that doesn't happen in Brazil. In Brazil, going to a restaurant is an event. Going to a bar is an event. It's a place for you to socialize, for you to stay with your friends, and for you to have fun. So that means you can eat your meal and you can stay at the table longer. As long as you are consuming, you don't have to get out of the table. It's your right to be there. Of course, I'm not gonna be talking about restaurants that are busy and the movement is constant. No, but regular restaurants usually accept that, the fact that you stay. I know people, for example, I have friends who go to restaurants and they get to stay 5 hours, just so you know. Okay, so tip number 2 I want to give is try to blend in when you come to Brazil. By saying that, I mean, please don't come with Indiana Jones hats. People will look at you and immediately see that you're a tourist. I'm not saying that to protect you because, come on, I've been living in São Paulo my whole life. I have never been robbed. I've never been stolen. So São Paulo has the lowest crime numbers nowadays, thank God. But if you want to consider Rio and other cities in Brazil, and even São Paulo, I would say, try to blend in. Try to wear a plain t-shirt and jeans or shorts, but nothing that immediately tells that you are not from here. Like a plaid shirt, please. Try to be try to blend in into the society. I think it's much better. I also want to say that you should avoid wearing jewelry, especially if you are at the beaches in Rio. I'm not from Rio. People might be offended. Cariocas, the people born in Rio might be offended, but I'm just talking about the experience that I have, the things that I have heard. Be careful with your jewelry once you are in Rio. Don't go flashing anything because you might be robbed, okay, or stolen. But I don't know, São Paulo, I don't see this kind of problems. Again, we have a lot of crime in Brazil in general. São Paulo has crime too. It's not a perfect place, far away from that. But by my experience, I can wear a chain and rings and nothing happens. And I go around all the time, downtown, south, north, west, and Guys, I'm telling you the truth. Nothing happens to me, thank God. Okay, the next suggestion I want to say is, are you in Brazil? Are you lost? Ask for directions if you need. You will find Brazilians are the friendliest people in the whole world. Believe me. They will help you. Even there are people, and I've done that too. There are people who will drive you there if necessary. You want to go to a place, the guy is going to say, oh, I'll take you there, come with me. You can trust, the guy is not trying to rob you. Seriously. I have done this with a couple of Americans on Paulista Avenue. They were completely lost. They were looking for a Itaú bicycle stand, and I got out of my path to take them where they wanted to be. This is what we are, okay? So ask for directions. Okay, but Mark, do people understand English? Not many people speak English here, but they will try to find a way. São Paulo, I see some people speak English, but even if they don't, they will try to communicate with you, right? Great, you are in Brazil, you are in São Paulo, you're hungry. Do you want to have a snack? Go to a Padoca, go to a Padaria, a bakery. Bakeries in São Paulo are the best place for you to have your snack. You can have mozzarella sandwiches, you can have hamburgers, you can have rolls. Roll is the typical snack for us, is bread, you know, French roll. We love it, and honestly, there's nothing like the Brazilian French roll. I have traveled a little and I have never seen anything like that. And I even know Americans who say the same. So go to a padaria. Okay, the prices are reasonable. You have great food. You have sometimes a buffet for you to have breakfast. So I strongly recommend you do that. Okay? Still talking about food, try street markets when you are in Brazil. The places that take a whole street just to sell fruit. I'm about to prepare a video just to show you what the street market looks like in Brazil. But go to a street market for you to see the variety of fruit we have in Brazil. And also you should try one specialty here called pastel. Also one video that I owe you guys, one video. Pastel is delicious. Pastel and sugar cane juice. There's nothing like it in the whole world, man. Okay, next tip. Tip number 6, I would say. No, number 7, sorry. I have already talked about taking the subway when you are in São Paulo, when you are in Brazil. I want to say something now. Try the Uber. You can go anywhere with Uber. It's fast, it's cheap, it's really, really useful, really practical. My wife, when she's not driving her car, she goes everywhere by Uber, and I do the same. It's easy. When you are in São Paulo specifically, when you are in Brazil, use the Uber to get around. Next tip, you have just landed in Brazil, right? In Gru Airport, which is here in São Paulo, in Guarulhos, a close city from São Paulo. It's just 5 minutes by car. Pick up the train from the airport to go downtown. I know you have the possibilities of Uber in this case, but it's distant. The airport is a little distant from the downtown area, so consider picking up the train. The train is useful, practical. You pay a small fare, and you can learn about it on this video here, about the train in São Paulo. Now, last but not least, when you are in Brazil, bring your iPads and bring your smartphones for you to use Wi-Fi and communicate with your family, send pictures to your Facebook profile and stuff. More and more places in Brazil have Wi-Fi for you to use. So it's really easy, okay? Guys, that's all. Thank you for watching one more video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to check the store from the channel, BU Store. We sell amazing t-shirts like that, the Brazilian soccer, for example. We have other two designs, one from Coxinha and the other one from the landscapes in Brazil. You can see them on your screen right now. They have good price, so go check it out. The Instagram account is right here. Also check our Facebook page, our Instagram account, and also we have a group on Telegram where we post new things about Brazil every day. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.